How do background checks work for assault weapons? Have you ever wondered how background checks function when it comes to purchasing assault weapons? Let's break it down in simple terms. When someone wants to buy an assault weapon from a federally licensed firearms dealer, federal law requires a background check. This process is the same for all firearms, including those labeled as assault weapons, unless a specific state law adds more requirements. To start, the buyer fills out a form known as ADF Form 40 for 73. This form collects personal information and checks eligibility to own a firearm. After completing the form, the dealer contacts the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, which is managed by the Federal Bureau of Investigation in most states. This system checks various databases to determine if the buyer is prohibited from owning firearms. Prohibitions can include being a convicted felon, having certain domestic violence convictions, being under a restraining order, being a fugitive, or being declared mentally unfit. Most background checks are completed within minutes. However, some may take longer if additional information is needed. If a check is not completed within 3 business days, the dealer may proceed with the sale at their discretion, unless state or local laws say otherwise. This is often referred to as the default proceed rule. From a Republican viewpoint, the current background check system is seen as a way to balance Second Amendment rights with public safety. Many Republicans believe that the existing federal background checks are adequate and that imposing more restrictions on assault weapons is unnecessary. They argue that law-abiding citizens should not face extra hurdles when exercising their right to bear arms. Republicans often point out that most gun crimes are committed by individuals who obtain firearms illegally, not through legal purchases. Some states have their own background check systems or additional requirements for assault weapons. However, Republicans generally support a uniform federal standard and oppose state laws that exceed federal requirements. They argue that these state laws create confusion and unfairly limit lawful gun ownership. In practical terms, if you are looking to buy an assault weapon from a licensed dealer, the process is straightforward. You fill out the form, wait for the background check, and if approved, you can complete your purchase. The system aims to be efficient while protecting the rights of responsible gun owners and screening out those who are legally prohibited from owning firearms. Most background checks result in approval, showing that the system works well for the majority of law-abiding citizens.